There are some pretty good games coming out this November, so here at OperaGX, we put together a list of the top November games. I'm your host Retrospect, and today we're going to be checking out some remakes and even some brand new sequels. First on our list is Homicipher. This is an adventure horror game where you are trapped in a supernatural world filled with eerie beings who speak a totally unknown language. It's going to be up to you to decode the language, looking through context clues, body language, and interacting in all these different high-stake puzzles. You might even get a chance to build a romantic bond, but be careful because one wrong word could lead to a deadly encounter. IfSunSets comes out on November 5th, and this is a survival RPG. You wash the shore on a haunted island of Luminora, where an ancient civilization's curses have made nightfall terrifying. During the day, you'll be gathering resources, hunting, and leveling up, but once the sun sets, the game turns into a full-on survival horror with relentless monsters coming at you. Staying alive is going to be pretty difficult, so you gotta be smart and make the best decisions to survive the night. This sequel to Planet Coaster is finally here, Planet Coaster 2, coming out on November 6th, and this is packed with features that fans have been waiting for, like customizable water parks. You can finally create pools of any shape and add water slides and much more. It's got all the theme park magic of originals, plus tons of new tools to create the ultimate theme park experience. If you like anything like Roller Coaster Tycoon, this is definitely a must-try. Brighter Shores comes out on early access November 6th, and in this cozy MMORPG with a point-and-click style that's been 10 years in the making, you're going to start out as a town guard in a peaceful village of Hopeport. But soon, find yourself exploring a magical world full of different characters, strange creatures, and dangerous threats, with unique classes like a Cairo Knight or Hammer Mage, plus tons of professions to master, from fishing to alchemy. The game offers a relaxing yet pretty deep adventure for fans new and old. Next up is Mirthwood, coming out on November 6th. If you like RPGs, something in a hand-drawn style, and farming, this is the game for you. Your homeland has been torn apart by war, so you now are carving out a new life as a farmer, bandit, or something in between. You're gonna manage your own homestead, farm, or craft while exploring the rich, detailed lands. And you get to choose the path that you want to go into. It's visually stunning, fully immersive, and even has a demo available right now to try. Empire Advance comes out on November 7th, and this is inspired by the novel Empire Advance that lets you take the role of an ant, building and expanding your beautiful colony. This has some photorealistic environments that look really good, and you're going to be trying to defend against rival colonies, form alliances, and just see the world from a tiny perspective with these epic, intricate jungle battles. Mario & Luigi Brothership coming out on November 7th is probably my most anticipated game coming out this year. You're going to be able to set sail with Mario and Luigi on Ship-Shape Island to search for the drifting islands of Concordia. Where the brothers work together, you never know what you might find. We haven't had a new Super Mario Bros. RPG in a really long time, so it's so incredibly exciting to see all the new music, new abilities, and just new features in general. If you've never played an RPG and have been thinking about trying one that's a bit easy to get into, this would be a perfect fit. Slitterhead will release on November 8th, and this is from the creator of Silent Hill, which is going to place you in control of Hyoki, a spirit that can possess humans to battle grotesque monsters in a fictional Japanese city. Hyoki's ability to swap hosts adds a pretty unique layer to combat, letting you take enemies by surprise or even trying to switch strategies on the fly. The neon-lit city and creepy enemies makes this game a standout horror experience, so if you're a big horror fan and like to be scared with a bit of violence, this is one you got to try out. Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake is coming out on November 14th. Now, this remake of Dragon Quest III is bringing a fresh new look on a beloved classic with a high-quality pixel art mixed with 3D backgrounds. This type of style is exactly what old games need, similar to Pokemon. Here, you're going to be playing as the hero Ortega's son, leading a party on a quest to defeat the evil Archfiend Baramos. The game still has the classic class system, a turn-based combat system, and the day and night cycle. It's all a nostalgic trip updated with a beautiful, modern look. For fans of the classic RPGs, this is a must-play.
Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake. Available November 14th.
LEGO fans are eating good this month with LEGO Horizon Adventures coming out on November 14th. Now, you just got to imagine Horizon Zero Dawn in LEGO form. This is the first collaboration between LEGO and the Horizon franchise, retelling the story of a young warrior fighting robotic dinosaurs in a post-apocalyptic world. It's got the classic LEGO formula where it's more family-friendly and has a lot of LEGO humor in it to tone down the intensity of the more M-rated stuff, but I think even if you're just a fan of Horizon, seeing it in this unique, different light, kind of like Star Wars, is just really, really fun to play.
Hey, get a snack! Oh, you want mustard on that? Ah, is that the bun? I'm good.
Towers of Aghasba comes out on Early Access November 19th. Here, you're going to be rebuilding your people's homeland after a destructive force has destroyed it. As the tribe's junior architect, you're going to be planting seeds and trying to build a thriving ecosystem. Use it to construct the town, craft items, and interact with all the unique creatures around, like sky whales. The game reminds me a lot of Breath of the Wild, the climbing, gliding, and even just the exploring. It offers a huge, beautiful open world with endless possibilities. S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 Heart of Chornobyl comes out November 20th. This is a next-gen sequel. You're going to be playing as Skiff, a stalker on a dangerous mission in the Chornobyl exclusion zone. It's powered by Unreal Engine 5, giving it a super realistic look and intense atmosphere. You're going to be facing off against mutants, exploring dangerous areas, and make choices that could mean life or death.
Я ж показав тобі, якою я її бачу. Іди своїм шляхом, і тоді ти зможеш побачити зону по-своєму.
And finally on our list is Enigma of Fear, coming out November 28th. In this spooky mystery game, Detective Maya and her dog Loopy investigate her father's disappearance in a world that's both pixelated and 3D. It's a blend of classic visuals with modern graphics, creating that haunting, nostalgic feel. The demo's out now if you want to give it a try, and the full game will launch on Steam later this month for around $20. And that's our list for the top games coming out this November. I'm really excited for Mario and Luigi's Brothership. I'm obviously a big Mario fan, and putting him in a new RPG is just really cool. I can't wait to mess around with all the new items and listen to the new music. If you guys enjoyed this video and want to see other content like it, you can head over to GX Corner, which has got you covered with release calendars, stay updated on new games and releases, a free game section, and tons more. I've been your host, Retrospect. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.